Great day, great life, great now. Beautiful Vibrillionaire Soul family. Loving, living the Vibrillionaire Soulpreneur Love Style Real Evolution all day, every day, 24/7. And today is day 40 of 100 Days of Gratitude. We have 60 more days of 100 Days of Gratitude. And when I want to ask you, what are you grateful for? Who are you grateful for? And why are you grateful? For the people in your life, or what are you grateful for you in your life? So for 100 days, the mission, the vision is to unite people to share from gratitude, to get you to comment, to get you to inspire others from your gratitude, because gratitude is infectious. Gratitude is what injects reality from the higher levels of consciousness. Because we have so many reasons to be abundantly grateful. Feel the truth of love. Feel the truth of life that is always here present for all of us. And I mean, I'm not going to sit here and lie. I just got out of a blueprint right now. Those days happen. But like I told you, I live 90% out of my day in gratitude, love, and abundance, and awareness, and aliveness. It's not contingent to what I have or what I don't have. It's not contingent to who's with me or who's not with me. It's not contingent to what I have or what I've accomplished or what I haven't. It's contingent to the truth of the very being that we all are. And today is a special day of gratitude because it is my mother's Earth Day. So she is celebrating another beautiful dance with the sun and with life. And I celebrate you, Mama. Thank you for the beautiful mother that you are. We're going to celebrate. So I'm going to be able to tell you those things in person, but I just want to tell you how much I love you, how much I appreciate you, and how much I appreciate that I get to not only have you because you're alive, that you've lived for so long, and at your age, I mean, you look like a 30-year young person. Like, you move greater and stronger than most people I know. And especially at the, whatever the biological clock says. But you really embody that beautiful, youthful, childlike state. So I want to ask you, whoever's coming on, what are you grateful for? Share them in the comments below. And let's pay it forward for 100 days of gratitude. Because gratitude is really the most authentic attitude, because when we get out of our own way, we realize so much that we're grateful for. And I'm going to tell you, I'm in an office where the AC is not working right now. It's super hot, but I'm going to jump in the shower. I'm literally in my shorts right now, but you don't get to see that on the camera. So what I'm sharing this is because don't go by appearances, because the gratitude, the love, and the abundance does not come from the outside. So when we're looking for things on the outside, when we're comparing people, places, and things on the outside, we're really listening to the brain, that the brain is the one searching for gratitude. The brain is the one searching, taking points of, am I going to love myself today? Am I going to be grateful for life today? Am I going to be calm today? Am I going to be relaxed? Or am I going to be stressed out? Am I going to be afraid? Am I going to be worried? Because 97% of the planet is living with an over amount of stress, anxiety, and fear. And this is why these videos, for 100 days, we're going to share 100 days of gratitude. So wherever you are, that doesn't mean that I don't have my days where I don't get stressed out, where I don't, feel nervous or afraid to do something new or whatever of the unknown, of course. But I'm telling you that you can live within that, and you can actually make that your ally. You can make that your friend, because it's unfolding and unraveling parts of yourself that you would not have known if it wasn't for that stress, if it wasn't for that anxiety, if it wasn't for that fear. So fear is my greatest teacher. Fear is my greatest friend. And that's the reason why thanks to my wife, thanks to the people in my life, I live with an abundance of love, an abundance of life, that even though my brain wants to say, you should not be sharing gratitude right now because of X reason that you were upset before you started this video. I can listen to the brain. But let me tell you, that's faking it. Because there's an abundant amount of reasons more than complaining than gratitude. You're breathing without even realizing it. I bet you were not even conscious of your breath as you were watching this video. Take a moment. Take a breath and feel that breath. Because that is the evidence that there is a gratitude, there is a love, there is an abundance of life that is grateful, loves, and adores, and appreciates you for who you are. Not for what you do, not for what you don't do, not for what you accomplish or what you think you fail at, Because you're alive, you're the greatest success of life. Science cannot determine what you're made out of. The medical industry cannot quantify what you are. The educational system is perplexed on like how you function and how you unfold and how you mature. This is why we're not taught emotional thought, frequency, energy, awareness in school. So if you think about all these things that we allow our brains to make us think that we're not enough, it's because we're comparing for people with people that don't know who they are. Because a person that doesn't know who you are is going to tell you you're not enough because of this. A person that has not been in the fire, because people that have had it easy in life, they don't know what it feels like to unfold a resilience of their soul. It's people that go through crisis, it's people that go through trauma. And these are what is called the chosen ones, but I believe that we're all chosen. The question is, are we willing to choose ourselves? Are you willing to vote for yourself? Are you willing to free and love and live for you? Because that's the greatest gift that you can render to humanity. There's no greater gift that you can render to humanity. I don't care how much you've accomplished. I don't care what you've done. I don't care how many people you've helped. All those things are great. But if you're not rendering the greatest version of yourself, you're not only cheating yourself, but you're cheating those around you. Just like when Michael was a drug addict, he took everyone down with him. It's the same thing of being addicted to this, I'm not worthy enough, I'm not good enough. And we all have those thoughts. Sometimes they still come up. But guess what? I can see them and say, thank you for sharing. That's that part of me that is asking for forgiveness. That's that part of me that is asking for love. Yes, happy Earth Day, Adelina Dudding. Yes, thank you, love. So, why do I share this? Because we have a preponderance of so much distractions in the world right now. Do you want to continue to be distracted, wondering why it feels like you're chasing your tail, when it's so super simple to realize the truth of your being and remember who you are and live the life that you were designed, born, and destined to be? And the greatest secret is you're already living it. No one can stop you from living the greatest life. You're simply not aligning with the awakened, aligned, allied energy that is you. So I have a comment on Instagram and on Facebook, so give me 1 second. We got kicked out of our home 5 months ago. It was very hard, but it makes us stronger and it makes us appreciate everything we have. Skate for ramen, message me. I'm giving free support. Anything that I can help. And when we're abundant, reach out, because this is why we're opening up to abundance. And thank you for sharing that, because give yourself permission to receive the abundance that you are. Step into your dreams. Step into what you desire in the world, because it's yours. Give yourself permission. Give yourself permission. And give yourself permission to be like I am sharing here. Because why can I share these things? Because Michael was the greatest failure. Because until Michael accepted that he was the greatest failure, Michael was chasing success, not realizing the success that we all are right here, right now. You don't need to do anything to be successful. That's the logical, that's the egoic, that's the limited world. You already are success. Just the fact that you're alive. And thank you for commenting that, Skate for Ramen. Message my wife or I, and we're here to support you. Because we love you. We love all of you. And why can I say that? Because I love the darkest and the most ugliest and the most vile parts of myself. That yes, does Michael get upset? Yes, does Michael get frustrated? Yes, does Michael get stressed out? I said that from the beginning of this video. I'm not sitting here and saying that, oh, Michael is, the perfect version of society. No, Michael is perfection, remembering the maturity of perfection. Not trying to be perfect, wondering why I don't feel perfect. No, we are all perfect. Think about what makes us us. Nobody else can do what we do. You already are doing it. You pump your blood, the higher version of you, the spirit version of you, the God version of you. The ultimate version of you already exists. There's nothing that you need to do to be who you are. But if you're ready to consciously align and be a what do you call it? I'm spacing out right now. Thank you. If you're ready to be a contribution to yourself, to have the greatest relationship with yourself, because you already have it. This is why I show up day in, day out. Every single day, this is what we do. This is why I love this. Because when you see somebody win and their family win and society win because of them, this is a win-win-win mindset, heart set that we're here to share. So we love you all. Remember that you already are that. Grateful for you, Ali says. Love the authenticity. I'm grateful for all that we experience every day. A very magical day. I value your time. And of course, we are mirrors because we take responsibility. And that's a good segue to in the video today. So remember, there's free support. So anyone and anyone and everyone, I don't care where you are, I don't care what you've done, I don't care what you're doing, I don't care if you're getting high right now as you watch this video. If you're looking for support, reach out. Guess what? I would say you have nothing to lose, but you have everything to lose. Because you can lose those parts of yourself that you think you can't let go of. You could lose those voices of you that you think that maybe that you're going to be listening to them for the rest of your life. That's where I thought I was. But let me tell you, you don't have to remain there. Stress can be your friend. Fear can be your friend, your teacher, your guide, your mirror, your reminder to remember who you are beyond that. Because if you're not willing to feel that, if you're not willing to step into that, you're always going to feel like you have to change something outside of you. But when you're really willing and ready, because you're always ready. Let me say that again. You're always ready. But when you're willing and you give yourself permission to step into that, you're going to realize a magic and a potency and a concentration of you that no one or nothing can give you but yourself. And unless you want to do this on your own, more power to you. I'm not going to say but. In addition, if you need support, because we want you to become independent, interdependent. That's the goal. But if it's challenging for you right now, then reach out. Because we're giving the support for a limited time. So, thank you, my love. So just know that what society tells you, you're listening to a bunch of people, excuse me for saying this, that are afraid to see the greatest version of themselves. So they cover up with these masks. And then if you don't fit those masks, then they think that you're not normal and they want to put the mask on you. This is why people look for pain on the outside, because they don't want to feel their pain. This is why people attack other people. This is like the crab analogy. Keep pulling the crabs. Instead of them aligning with each other, they can get out of, I don't care how big of a bucket there is, if there's enough crabs, the compound effect, they can free themselves. So just like us, humanity, we are a family of humanity, of souls, of one soul, one higher consciousness. We're one source consciousness. And when we unite, we've already transformed the world. Thank you to all of you. But when we unite, and this is why I'm doing this, so that we can unite, and let me tell you, we can do more in 10 years than we have in the last 30. We could do more in 10 years, truly, truly more than the past hundreds of years, thousands of years that we've done up to this point. It's in us. It's in us. It's not going to come from the outside. It didn't come from me. It's inside of you. So, thank you for watching. Escape for Ramen, my wife and I will reach out to you. I know you commented something else. We were homeless for 3 months. You know what? I'm very inspired by the way that you skate. If I could support you in any way, if I can, I know that if we could sponsor you, share with you, or whatever we need to do, we want you to win in your life. We want you to win. We want your family to win. So reach out to us. There's ways that we can unite and collaborate. You're not alone, Escape for Ramen. It took courage for you to share this. And your higher self, which is the one higher self that we are, acknowledges you and loves you and celebrates you for opening up and letting that ego protective shell go, so that you could truly, because you just freed yourself in such a way that I congratulate you. I celebrate you and I love you, and you freed your family in such a way that you can't even imagine. So thank you. So in the meantime, family, I'm going to do a Spanish video and then we'll be done for today. But join us for 60 more days for 100 days of gratitude, which the message was, and I didn't even share it, so I'm going to share it tomorrow. So this message is going to be for tomorrow. I have so many reasons to be grateful for that I'm going to just touch on this and then we'll touch on it tomorrow. But it's like, have you ever woke up in Christmas and you have 10 or whatever, how many presents, you're like, which presents do I open? Because you have big, small. Or I was never fortunate to have my own video game console until I was later in life. But when I was a kid, my cousin had a video game console, and when I had access to the video game console, now it was like, which game do we want to play? So it's like, a kid in a candy store. That's this gratitude, because whenever the brain goes through these crises and, you know, micro traumas that it wants to make a big deal out of nothing, but really I make a big deal out of the smallest, because the smallest is who we truly are. Because the smallest of you is the most realest version of you. It's the most subtlest. It's the most like the part of you that just seems like it's there, but you can't touch it, you can't reach it. That's the part of you that I'm talking about. So tomorrow we're going to talk about the gratitude that is so immense that I can tell you I'm grateful for my oils, I'm grateful for my water, I'm grateful for my technology, I'm grateful for my wife, I'm grateful for my mom. She's celebrating her birthday today. Happy Earth Day to you. Happy Earth Day to you. Happy Earth Day, dear mama. The best mama that I can have attracted, that wasn't the greatest parent, but in not being the greatest parent, she was the greatest parent because she was exactly what I needed, because she did everything from the best place of love. But I got to reparent myself, and now we are reparenting each other, and I have permission to share from her about this, is that she was the greatest parent that I needed to realize there's no excuses for you to be who you are. And I'm just going to finalize it with this, because this spirit just showered me with this right now. For parents, stop saying that you were a bad parent, or children, stop saying that you were a bad child. I don't care what you did or what you've done. If you're willing to shift your patterns and your behavior and you want to do something different, then step into that difference and let go of the past, because what got you to where you are was perfect. Because it made you realize that thought, I need to do something with my life. So honor that and watch where that energy is going to move when you just get out of your way and you honor you for the best version of you that you're looking for on the outside, but you awaken it on the inside, because it's always there. It's with you when you close your eyes and you go to sleep. It's with you in those moments of boredom. It's with you when you get so angry or sad, or you cry or you explode or you scream or whatever, and then you have that moment of, it's right there with you. And if you're willing to do the work, you will minimize all those times that you have to go through those things, because you're doing that for yourself. So if that sounds like something that you're ready to do, let's do it together. We got you. We're right there with you, because we are you. We cannot move forward without you. We cannot reawaken without you. We cannot unfold this one love, one universal consciousness that is bigger than the one world government, that is bigger than the cabal and all of those programs that don't have a pinky, that don't hold a fingertip, that don't hold a cell to the truth of who we are. And I tell you this because I fought that system, but I was only fighting myself. But when I realized to love myself, not only did I unfold that gift to Michael, because Michael receives that gift every single day from the higher self that we are, but Michael gets to be the facilitator, the little servant, to be able to bliss and plant and ripple those seeds to other beautiful mirrors just like you. So if you took anything away from today, please comment somebody below, share this video, and let people know for 60 more days, we're going to join for 100 days of gratitude. And they could get free support, so pay this forward. So someone that you know that has been needing the help, that doesn't know where to go, that doesn't know where to look for help. We're not a counselor, we're not a therapist, we're not, egoically, physically qualified. But let me tell you, we are certified by Source. We are certified by God. We are certified, we are quantified, we are qualified by the God consciousness that you and I all are. That's who qualifies us. No one else. And it did it before you were even thought of. Thank you so much. As always, remember who you are. Remember who you are. Remember who you truly are. Thank you. I'm going to see the comments real quick to see if anybody that I missed on Facebook and Instagram, so thank you for your patience. If anybody has any other comments, please let me know. We're here to support you. My time is your time. I'm not in a rush. I wanted to do this earlier, but I was spending time with my wife. So we got to spend time together, so my time is your time right now. So if you want to take advantage of that, comment anything. What do you need support with? What can Alice and I help you help yourself with? Because we're not the ones helping you. It is you showing up for you, that we're just simply mirroring that support that you show up for yourself. So just the same, whoever you're blaming for the situation that you're in, just the same, if we can accept that until I shift my life, nothing can shift my life, then the same thing, whoever you're blaming, whoever you're criticizing, whoever you're judging, let them go. Now another thing is to take responsibility and let people take that responsibility. But don't hold on to judgment, criticism, complaining, because it's not going to get you anywhere. Trust me, I can tell you from experience. So, anybody else have anything to comment? I think we're good. So, thank you everyone. Much love. And as always, remember who you are. This is the Vibrillionaire, Vibrillionaire Life. If you've heard this for the first time, get ready because you're going to hear this much, much, much more. I'm actually going to comment it in the comments because this is a vision that Ali and I actually co-created together. And for time immemorial, that word has been birthed into this reality through Samadhi, which is the word that is going to take this level of consciousness. Just like in the Great Depression, people realized that they could focus on solution-based consciousness and became millionaires. So now we're seeing this egoic depression that the ego is like, where do I go? What do I do? So stressed out collectively. This is the ego's depression. But you don't have to stay in that depression because you're much greater than the ego. So this little identity that you think you are, if you're ready to free it, if you're ready to realize the freedom that you are, it's not going to come from the outside. It's not going to come from voting for some candidate. It's not going to come from doing so much effort on the outside. It's going to come from a surrendering, a knowing, and an acting on that knowingness of who you are. So, we love what we do what we love, says Ali. Yes, preach it. We are the Vibrillionaires. And when I say we are Vibrillionaires, I speak for all of us. Because we all are Vibrillionaires. Not just Ali and I. Not just Ali and our students. And shout outs to our students as well. Because we wouldn't be able to do this without them. So, thank you so much, everyone. Much love. And as always, what we're going to remind you every single time, we're going to remind you to remember who you truly are. Namaste.